Grandma Athey's Cookbook. Through most of my early years, my maternal grandmother lived 2 states away. Grandma Athey communicated regularly with us by mail all the way from New Mexico to P.O. Box 66 in 1940s Wilton, Arkansas. I always enjoyed her long, newsy letters. Each one was fat, with folded sheets of paper, and each sheet was pinned edge to edge with a rainbow of colored ink. It was through her written word that I knew my Grandma Athey. Those memories of an earlier time returned with new brilliance when a homemade cookbook was discovered and my mother's sister's Darlene's things when she died just a few years ago in the 80s. When I looked at the handwriting with its characteristic multicolored ink, I immediately knew the author's name. Grandma Athey's Cookbook began as a first grader's Big Chief notebook. Her own personality is apparent in those pages that took her a lifetime to accumulate. Some entries were handwritten and others were cut and pasted from books, boxes, pet milk cans. She sprinkled the spice of her own editorial comments on many of the borrowed recipes throughout the book. The book had a section set aside for home curatives and medicinal remedies. One such remedy had a handwritten note in the margin that cautioned the reader to follow strictly the directions for use. Apparently, a misapplication of the instructions could end up stupefying rather than healing the ailing patient. When I look at that old, red, raggedy book with its torn, worn pages, I don't see the book as much as I see the gray, curly-headed little duck-waddling woman whose prose always held my interest. I don't have any of my Grandma Athey's letters, but I do have her combination cookbook, diary, and first aid instruction manual. Grandma Athey's Cookbook.